films like 42nd Street, Gold Diggers in 1933, and Footlight Parade. That last film features one of Berkeley's crowning achievements, By a Waterfall. The production is described by one critic as one of the most staggering pieces of musical fantasy ever realized on film. Despite this acclaim, though, Berkeley once said that he was in a constant sweat because of the enormous pressure to keep talking.
would like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show. Please keep all arms, hands, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times. And don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast, I ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Harley, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because, well, I love movies. Is everybody ready? Great, because the cameras are ready to roll. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. To the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Harley, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. Hooray for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the Yellow Brick Road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. One of the most famous of all dance sequences is from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain. Literally.
Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain, I've a smile on my face. And I walk down with a hand. Just singing, singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready. The sun's in my heart.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Chabri. I love this song. Sing along.
Nowhere is there a more happier fool than watching Chim Chim Chabri, Chim Chim Chabri, Chim Chim Chabri, Chim.
Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago, from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1931 before strict censorship rules were enforced, The Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shoves a grapefruit into Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast the same way again.
You're going to kick in with your dog. And if you don't, somebody's going to drop by here and kick your teeth out one at a time. Like me. Thank you, Jim. Tough guy, eh?
Shut up, you two. You want to blow our cover?
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey, you come here.
I might want to leave my vehicle.
Get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait! Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how did you know my name, anyways? Hey, it's not seeing your face, Cosmo. Take it out of here. It's obedient. I said, scream out of here. You're gonna get hurt. Come on, me, you Sam.
Here they come, boss! Get out, chip grinders!
Against the law. Now we never break the law. Watch this. One more red light. Hey, sorry, boys, but I'm making my getaway. My regards to the warden, suckers. What are you looking at? Everybody just mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hurt. Oh, this must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal steeds maintain order in towns against the untamable wilderness. John Wayne and Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize this ideal of the stoic gunslinger.
Sleepy little burg, ain't it?
That's some mighty tough territory you're getting into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion. But I reckon you ought to.
Well, now that we're in the clear, it's time for me to collect up all your valuables. What? Hey, I don't even work this neighborhood, copper. This is nuts! There ain't guts to this. I'm getting out of here. The Duke and Clint have made some of the greatest westerns. Someone's robbing the bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Let's sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Ah, well, looky here. Just in time.
Hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Snoke.
Come on, you wouldn't shoot a gal in the back.
Oh, yeah. That's what you think, stranger. Time for the last round. Reach for the sky.
He's here.
Got it!
Let them do it, little man!
I think it's time to visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Nothing doing! Nobody's sticking my neck in a noose!
I'm gonna put a hole right in that on to your horses. Speaking of which, where are the horses? Time to saddle up and ride. Yeah! Giddy up! Adios, Tin Horn. I'm riding off into the sunset. Whoa! Sun sure went down quick, didn't it? Don't know I'm trying anything funny now, you just stay put. What in tarnation is this?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from Georges Méliès's The Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Scream! I don't like the sound of that!
Warning, remain in your vehicles. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
What was that? Got a cowboy with him. Quit doing
The emergency distress system is now activated.
Look out! What the Sam Hill was that? That's gotta be the ugliest looking horse I've ever seen. It's rearing up again! I wish my old partner Snake was here. Damn, burn it. I said Snake, not snakes.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Ooh, looks like we at the mother lode. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. I ain't nothing more than another ghost town. Takes a lot more than this to spook me. I don't none of you hombres move when I'm fetching that treasure. Listen, you want a belly full of lead. Well, there
that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal that jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Wow, it really is a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who swung through 12 films as the King of the Jungle.
Over here we have Reno Sullivan as Jane, and Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors throughout the years.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
Hilda, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
When the film first came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia in 2000.
We come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, The Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Now why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Look, Emerald City is closer and prettier than ever. Oh, Toto, we'll be home in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be king of the forest. Long live the king.
From all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
We didn't need dialogue. We had faces.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step in time!
I feel the need for a spin.
I'll be back.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
What have you done? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect.
Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
We're making an awfully confused.
I want to be known. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. Hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we thank you for joining us on the great movie ride. Please remain seated until this vehicle comes to a complete stop. Please gather all personal belongings and take small children by the hand. When these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit to the rear of your vehicle. Oh, and one more thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. Place everybody. And action! Thank you and have a great night here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. On behalf of all of us, we'll see you at the movies. Goodbye, everyone.